Hey, what's up everybody? Eternal Fire here, and today we're back on the PTR for 725 looking at the Mistweaver Monk. So we're going to be looking at the legendaries, the tier bonus, and some of the abilities and talents that have changed. So with that said, let's get right into it. So first, let's talk about the legendaries. First, you have a cloak for the Mistweaver that's new. It's called Doorway to Nowhere, and Essence Font has a 20% chance to summon Chi-Ji for 15 seconds. So the 20% chance is pretty low overall, but Chi-Ji is a very good healing it's like just a very good smart heal cooldown. If you take the talent for it, it lasts for 45 seconds, so you basically get that just for 15 based off a 20% proc from Essence Font when you use that legendary. If you don't know what Chi-Ji looks like, it's pretty entertaining. You basically have this crane on crack and he bounces around like that. So he's kind of all over the place right now, healing whatever. You see him zooming back and forth. It's decent heals over time. It's pretty random. But as far as the legendary goes, I don't know how effective it's going to be since it's only a 20% chance to summon Chi-Ji. We're going to look at the other legendary for Mistweavers now. It's Soul of the Grandmaster. Again, the class Monk ring. It's a nice stat stick, which has actually been buffed in recent patches on PTR. Has crit haste mastery, and for the Mistweaver, it gives you Mist Wrap. This is a talent that I really enjoy using because I like the fact that it gives me the channel soothing mist you can do while moving. I really like that. That's just my personal preference. I have always enjoyed being able to channel soothing mist while moving. So if you have this legendary, you're going to be free to take either Life Cycles or Spirit of the Crane. The one problem with this is Life Cycles can be good for certain fights. Spirit of the Crane is not really something I would ever take. I'm not typically so desperate for mana on fights that I need to take that. So really in this tier, me personally, I end up taking Mist Wrap most of the time for the Soothing Mist. But I guess if that's the only legendary you have to choose from, having the two would be okay. Not a really big tier that it's in, so those are the legendaries for the Mistweaver, Doorway to Nowhere, and Soul of the Grandmaster. Those are the new ones. Not too impressive overall, but we'll see what uses they end up having. So let's take a look at the Tier 20 from Tomb of Sargeras. The 2-set Essence Font has a 30% chance to grant Surge of Mists, reducing the cost of your next enveloping mist by 75%. So when you use Essence Font, you have a 30% chance to proc Surge of Mists and reducing the mana cost, reducing the cost of your next enveloping mist by 75%. So I mean, I guess that's kind of nice, but it's kind of a strange 2-set right there. And then the 4-set is when you consume Surge of Mists, your healing done is increased by 12% for 10 seconds. So basically what that means is what you need to do is when you use your Essence Font. So we got the Surge of Mist proc right there. We're going to use Enveloping Mist. And when we use Enveloping Mist, we now have a 12-second buff that increases... Where did it go? Yeah, Dance of Mist. It increases all healing done by 12 seconds. By 12%, excuse me. So basically, once you do that, it's kind of like you got to build up to it. You got to build into it, as what seems to be the way for a lot of monks. So when you get that proc from Essence Font, you use your Enveloping Mist for the next few seconds. You have 12% increased healing, and you just want to be able to take advantage of that as much as you can. Overall, I would say this is not really a stellar tier set, but it is what it is. We have to deal with it for now, don't we? Yeah, those are the legendaries. That's the tier set. So let's talk about some of the core abilities now. The first one I want to talk about is Essence Font. So Essence Font is now on a 12-second cooldown, but its healing has been increased by 23 seconds. And the duration of the heal over time that it went from 6 seconds and now is 8 seconds. So it's a much more powerful heal, but it is on a 12-second cooldown now where it was instant before. So that's actually kind of nice because it's a heal that you really want to only have to use once because it's so expensive. They did also reduce the mana cost of it as well. So one of the best things about this heal is that they made it baseline built into the spec. It's now you can channel it while moving. Before you had to use your Thunder Focus T to channel it while moving, but now it's just built into the spec. So, and instead, now Essence Font channels 100% faster when you use your Thunder Focus T with that. So what that looks like is you use that, and then you channel a heck of a lot faster. So it's a much faster, much more powerful heal now, which is nice. Vivify has been buffed by 9%, so that's a plus. Life Cocoon's Absorb went from 3100% to 4200%, so that got a nice buff as well. And then Refreshing Jade Wind, if you take this talent, Refreshing Jade Wind, the range has been buffed by 10 yards, or to 10 yards, and it was 8 before, so as far as that ability, it's pretty nice. It's very, makes it a little bit better when you're in a melee pack and you need to use it. Those are some of the main abilities of things that have changed. There's some other micro stuff, but nothing too major. It's nice that Vivify got buffed because it's always felt a little bit weak to me. And then the change with Essence Font made it a lot easier to decide to use Essence Font or Vivify. So basically, when you're taking that incoming damage, you can use your Essence Font. And then once that's on cooldown, you can go ahead and use Vivify for more AoE healing. So I like those changes a lot. I'm happy about them overall. I hope you guys found this guide helpful. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.